The ASX 200 drifted slower after the Chinese economic numbers were released. Energy stocks and consumer staples well down. The overall market, you can see, was pretty much flat, closed down just by 4 points or so. Some of the best performers today, the recovery stocks after recent price falls. Have a look at Kogan there, one of the worst performers last year, ahead or more than 6% today, with expectations of a return to profit in this half year. The shares have almost doubled this year so far. Medibank, which 2 weeks ago was forced to hold an extra $250 million in capital after last year's hacking scandal, was up, you can see here, by more than 3.5%. And also Whitehaven, the coal miner, was the best performed big stock last year, and it was ahead by around 2.7%, but it's down by around 27% in the year today. Among the worst performers, Endeavour Group, well, that's run by the pubs king, Bruce Matheson. It's down, have a look at this, almost 10% today. The Victorian government announced poker machine reforms, including smaller spending limits and mandatory closing hours. Matheson says this is not what that government promised when it gave him 10-year licences around 5 years ago. Also down, the lithium and nickel miner Independent Group by around 4.5%. As it said, it may have to write down the value of recent acquisitions by as much as $980 million. Gold miners fell generally, led by Resolute Mining, off by around 5.7% there. Now, I'll leave you with two other stocks that had opposite fortunes. The first, have a look at this, is Drone Shield. We'll get to that. It jumped significantly, almost by 30% today, after a $33 million contract with a US government agency. Drone Shield's key technology takes down drones and is now used by airports and security agencies. The other one's Poseidon, famous for its nickel roots at Windara. It fell by more than 20% today as it pushed back reopening of the Black Swan nickel project until next year. It'll take that long to get connected to the WA grid. The operation's been closed there since 2009.